The next lady I would like to call upon is also a good friend of mine. She is a mother of one, and she works in a multinational company, and her hours are very, very long, always on the screen. She's a very, very hardworking lady. So I would like to invite Kelly to share about your experience with us. Over to you, Kelly.
Okay, thanks, Sharene. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Okay, this is my first time sharing testimony in front of like so many people, so I might get a bit nervous. So pardon me if I like my pronunciation or that is wrong or whatever. So okay, so about my problem is actually like what Sharene said. I have been very busy in my work, like my daily work routine is almost like 12 hours. So I used to like look at the computer in a very long hour, and because I need to stay late. So therefore I need to take coffee and all this to make myself stay awake. So one day, because I need to back to office, therefore I actually put on a contact lens. Then as well, I work quite long hour as well, about maybe 9 hours in the office, but I actually took out my contact lens around like 6 hours. But after like 1 hour plus, then I realized my eyes is like a bit not comfortable. Then I actually like went to toilet and checked it out. Why like my eyes is like itchy, and then like feeling keep on need to blink and very dry. So I actually very worried because I don't know what is the situation. Then I look in the mirror and I found like quite a lot of bubbles in my eyes. So it's basically it's like a bubble itself, is a real bubble. So I was very worried. Then I called my cousin and my mom because I heard that my cousin actually have this problem before as well. So therefore, I actually call her and then ask her actually how she solved it. And actually, she told me that she need to went to doctor and surgically remove it. And next, because I won't believe it's like I must go to a doctor, so I actually asked my mom as well. And so coincidentally, my mom also has this problem. So I asked her how she solved it. Actually, she also just went to a doctor and then surgically remove it, because the doctor actually told them there's no medicine to eat to cure. They only can give you eye drop and all that. So if you really want to feel immediately comfortable, you have to go to surgically remove it. So therefore, my cousin and my mom choose to do this way. But of course, for me, I really don't feel I want to go to a doctor and I need to have a needle poke into my eyes and all that. So therefore, after I went back to my seat, then Sharene, my friend, my good friend, actually passed me a few sachets to of the DEK, the daily essential kit to try. She said actually if you take it daily, then it will help you to reduce the inflammation, as well as because she see me like so stressed, always so stressed. So she said this also can help you fight the stress. And she told me actually this is a sign of overwork on the screen, so cause your eye inflammation. So therefore, because I also went to see a doctor, but it's a GP only, normal GP. So the doctor just told me that I can only prescribe you with the eye drop and one reduced inflammation medicine for you. But he said there's no ways can cure, so you just have to wait for the bubble to disappear. So therefore, I take the DEK, the daily essential kits, and because Sharene told me that it contained like OPC and multivitamins, which actually help to promote your eye health and also support healthy stress response. Therefore, I try to drink it, and I drink it for a few days. I really find the taste is very good because it's not a tablet, it's just like isotonic drink. So and the taste is have some fruity flavor, so I actually quite like it. And I feel myself after drinking it like won't that diet, not that diet. So I go and like order one box from Sharene, and I consistently take it because she told me that I have to take it for daily. Therefore, after that, my eye really getting improved. Of course, I did cut down on my coffee intake as well, because coffee did affect on my the bubble in my eyes as well. So I actually cut down on caffeine, and then continue with the doctor prescribed eye drop, as well as of course working like 2 hours. Then I walk away from my computer and then to rest my eyes, as well as taking these daily essential kits. So actually, now actually my eye actually is completely recovered, no more bubble in my eye. So, and I really feel my eyes not so dry and not so easy to be like tired after I looking even though long hour in front of my computer. So therefore, I really highly recommend this DEK to everyone, because I really find that it can help to improve our general health and well-being. And because I think work is forever cannot be done. So the other way is I just take all these good supplements so can support my own health. Therefore, I can walk longer journey. Yeah. Okay, this is my sharing. Thanks, Sharene.
Yeah. Thank you, Kelly, for the very sincere sharing. Yeah, when we saw it, right, I was just nice. We were in the same office, and then I had a sachet with me and I passed it to her. So well said. It's a very nice quote, Kelly. Take care of your body is the only place you have to live. Thank you, Kelly, for your sharing. Yeah.
Okay, thank
So
you.
thanks, Kelly. So I just want to make a disclaimer as well. As a pharmacist, what we are sharing today, we are not telling you that this supplement is a one size fit all or is a miracle pill that can help us solve our problem. I would just want to explain a little bit more of what is the condition, the pterygium, the bubble, so-called in the layman term, we say bubble in the eye. What happened was she was wearing contact lens, and the contact lens will irritate the eye. It adds additional pressure and stress on the eye because it's something that is not naturally in our body. Okay, so for contact lens wearer, please take note as well. And then you have to, plus long hours on the screen, it dries the eye further, plus multiple cups of coffee per day. Okay, so normally we advise not to exceed more than 1 glass of coffee or tea or Coke, because all these contain caffeine. They will add up and they have a diuretic effect. It causes a dry eye problem. So as the eyes are dry, and then plus some more all the screen and blue light from the free radicals from the screen, it makes the eyes very irritated. And what happened was it's like an abrasion on the eye. That imagine, for example, if you're wearing, ladies would know, like if you're wearing high heels and the shoe is ill-fitting, at the end of the day, there's a water bubble on your toe, right? Yeah, so that's the same thing that happened to the eye. And I know as a pharmacist, there's a short window period of between 1 to 2 weeks for any inflammation in our body to heal, but we must act on it fast. So Kelly was very good. She stopped coffee immediately, drink a lot of water. I told her to set a timer on her alarm on her mobile phone. Every 1 hour, the alarm will ring to remind her to drink water, put eye drops, put the preservative-free eye drops, and then remind her to every 20 minutes look away to rest her eyes. So we are not saying that everything is because of the supplement. This is not a miracle, and you can use the supplement as a help. That's why it's called a supplementation, and we still have to take care of our diet and our daily health. Yeah, so that's a disclaimer. We are not saying that it can replace medicine or surgery, but if you want to take care of your health, the best is preventive. And if you are at the early signs or what, it's never too late to correct the nutritional needs of our body. All right. So before we go to the question and answer segment, I have just one more quick announcement to make. Okay, so the next event that's coming up, that is called the TLS 30-Day Jumpstart Overview. This is a healthy movement program that is 30 days. It's free. So if you want, we can have a group of accountability partners where we want to lose weight and have a healthy diet easily. So you can take a screenshot of this or scan the QR code or key in the link down here, bit.ly/TLS 0922. Yeah. So we are going to have an overview here about what the program is about from 7:30 to 8:30. Yes, because recently too many friends feedback to me what's the greatest challenge they have experienced after the MCO or circuit breaker is their waistline expanding already. So let's all start with healthy diet and lifestyle and lose our weight together. This is going to be a life-changing and very fun and exciting program. All right. So please take note for those who are for those of you who are here, you can invite your friends who are not here to join us as well. Okay. So with that, we can now enter our question and answer segment. Okay, we have one question from our guest, from our attendee, Michelle Yo. Okay, she asked, who can take isotonics? So Okay, Luke, you can take this question.
That's a good question. Most important is actually supplements have to be able to be taken by most people. We don't recommend this for young kids. I think age I
Yeah.
think 12 years and above would be fair and safe. It's recommended to take one sachet a day only. Don't think that you want to be a superhero, so you take 2 or 3 sachets a day. Take one a day, preferably on an empty stomach in the morning. That is where your body absorbs the best, right? And you'll be prepared to have a little bit of possible. Some people have a little bit of loose stools at the beginning of taking it. That is where the body goes through a detox program or naturally to flush out the toxin. After that, it actually gets used to the level of supplementation and it actually shows improvement, right? So that is the recommendation. If you have any further questions, you can reach out to any one of us. We can help you with some answers. Also, you can check with your pharmacists or anybody that you feel comfortable with, dietitians or nutritionists. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Luke. That's a very good answer. And personally, as a pharmacist, recommend that it is generally safe for 12 years old and above. But let's say if you have any special medical condition or taking any long-term medicine, right, you have to check with your doctor or pharmacist before consuming any supplements. It's not just about isotonics, okay? This is something that you have to take note of. Yeah. So do you have any more questions here? Okay. Marcus Sim asks, holistically, what is the diet supplement recommendation to help adult males gain weight? Low sugar diet preferred. Okay, let me answer this question. Okay, Marcus, so we need to understand what is the reason for the low body weight. Okay, some people, if they have certain medical conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, they will most likely suffer from weight loss because imagine whatever they eat, every half to 1 hour, they go to the washroom and whatever they eat, the nutrient is not properly absorbed. So if the person have irritable bowel syndrome or have any other medical condition, we will need to address that first. So definitely gut health is very, very important. So the person, assuming if the person suffer from digestive related issue, then we can recommend the person to take some digestive enzyme probiotics. And this person, because of the poor digestive health, for the probiotic, they may need to take more consistently for a long period of time before they can see the result. Secondly, some other possible low weight could be, we need to rule out like a hyperthyroid condition. So that can only be done through blood tests. And we have to check what is the person's diet and the habit. Maybe the person, because of very long working hours, the person skip meal or eat on the wrong time. So this person has to correct his dietary lifestyle first. Yes. And then, yeah. So these are, thirdly, also sometimes it's genetic. Genetically, the body is uh, is the is someone who has very high metabolic rate. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's a license to eat all the unhealthy food lah. Yeah, so still have to eat healthy food. And if you want to gain weight healthily, let's say assuming you don't have any other medical condition, so you can take a balanced diet like which contain of protein, carbohydrate, and fat in a proportionate amount, and then exercise to gain muscle mass. Yeah. If you are, if yeah, after you have done your blood test and doctor says everything is fine, there is no other medical condition or no nutritional deficiency. Yeah. So I hope I answer your question. So if you want, you can try out one of the products that is very popular on our website. It's on our site that is called the TLS Nutrition Shake. So this is especially useful for people who are very busy. They always skip meal or they do not have time to snack. Then they can use this TLS Nutrition Shake. Each time 2 scoops with 1 glass of water. Yeah. But that is not a that is just to cover your nutritional needs. Then if you want to gain weight with your muscle mass, you have to do resistance exercises or lift some weights. Luke, you have anything to add?
Yeah, so that was a good answer, Sharene. Usually for guys, especially who are trying to gain weight, many of them naturally have very, very high metabolism rate. They can eat as much as they want to eat. I mean, the envy of a lot of us, they will never gain weight. Be very careful if you turn to synthetic things like weight gainers and all the protein shakes found in the pharmacies, because many times they have side effects that people don't tell you about. You sometimes can gain too much weight, or you can even help you to lose more weight. So speak to a nutritionist, a dietitian. They'll tailor something for you. Okay.
Yeah, some other reason. So we have to rule out any potential underlying condition that cause the weight loss. Okay, then Mugilan also asked, is it will this product help to reduce bad cholesterol and lower blood pressure problem? Luke, you want to answer this?
Okay. The answer very simply is no. You cannot take a supplement to reduce cholesterol and to reduce blood pressure. But many of these conditions are caused by lifestyle and caused by diet. So if you have a much better supplemented diet with good nutrition, many times some people will find that their cholesterol improve, their blood pressure improve. However, you still need to continue taking the medication because you cannot just suddenly stop that kind of stuff. A lot of times we don't realize that our cholesterol and the conditions that we are told are chronic or told that are genetic. Actually, a lot of it is due to our lifestyle, due to our diet, due to our sleep patterns. So if you supplement your diet and your lifestyle with good nutrition, many times the body is able to turn it around and fight it very well. So you have heard a lot of people who say that they take certain supplements or they change their diet and they see a big effect on their body, right? The body is like a car engine. If you have been putting in lousy quality fuel for many years, you realize that actually there's some problem with the engine, or you try and fix this, you try and fix that, it still doesn't work. Actually, it's a fuel. Same thing with our body. If your food, if your diet, if your nutrition is not what is helpful, right? You will definitely have to face some of these kind of side effects. However, I need to reiterate that you should not say that, okay, I take supplements, I can stop all my blood pressure medicine and stop all my cholesterol medicine. No, you shouldn't do that, right? But you should work it in. Okay, so most important, work it in. Um, Pay more focus to your diet, to your lifestyle. Try exercise and get the exercise amount of hours in. You will see a difference. It takes time, but you'll see a difference. We are so used today that we just take medicine and immediately we feel better. But that's just a very short, quick fix that doesn't help you long term.
Yeah, that's true. What Luke says is very true. For cholesterol and blood pressure, most of the time is related to genetic. So how do you know if it may be related to genetic? So you check if your parents or your siblings or your uncle, auntie, your cousins, do they have the similar condition, high cholesterol and high blood pressure? Yeah. And then another important thing at play is our diet. So do we over consume certain high fat products or seafood and shellfish for the bad cholesterol? Yeah. So for cholesterol, 80% of cholesterol is produced from our liver and only 20% is from our diet. So usually if we found from the blood test that the patient has high cholesterol, and if it is borderline not too high, usually and the patient is generally healthy without any other medical condition, we are advised the patient to take care of the diet, do some exercise, and we will monitor after 3 months. We will redo a blood test and see if the cholesterol has reduced. So if the patient is very compliant, they take care of their diet and exercise, and the cholesterol reduced, then they may not need medicine. But then most of the time, sometimes the patient are very stressed. If you are very stressed, your cholesterol is produced by the liver. Stress will negatively affect your cholesterol level. So the more stressful you are, the higher chances you have bad cholesterol. So we need to address the stress, and definitely antioxidant can counter a lot of negative effects of stress, like the free radicals. So that's when the bad cholesterol, if you ask me, the supplement may potentially help, but because of the antioxidant effect. Yeah, because for our OPC, we contain pycnogenol, and some studies actually show that pycnogenol potentially can help lower the cholesterol function, the cholesterol level, but it doesn't mean that you can stop taking your cholesterol medicine, okay? So always check with your doctor. But we do have some cases where they also take care of their health and diet, and they take their medicine, and over the few months to a year, the cholesterol is reduced and stay very stable, and the doctor may consider reducing the dose, maybe from 10 mg to 5 mg, and then they will monitor the cholesterol again. And then if it is always in a well-controlled state, the doctor may consider to stop the medicine. So the same will apply for blood pressure medicine as well. Yeah, blood pressure is usually affected by high fat and high salt diet. So if the patient has stopped all the salty food and processed food, usually the cholesterol will be well preserved. Another one is the stress. When you're angry or you don't sleep well, your blood pressure will go up. So you need to sort these two out. Yeah. So that is, I hope I answered your question. So thank you. And our time is up. So we have fully answered all the questions. Thank you everyone for attending our webinar tonight. We hope you have a wonderful evening and stay safe. Bye-bye.